Hey y'all, welcome back to Proficiency in Play. My name's Pitt, your Dungeon Master. Today we're going to be taking a look at the first character spotlight to focus on an NPC. And we're going to focus on none other than Ike. Ike is a gladiator in the arena who's the stalwart veteran champion of a previous generation. While Warren is the champion currently in the arena, Ike is the well-respected, beloved champion and mentor figure. Where we are in the podcast right now, he is leading the party and does a lot to protect and care for and train them in Warren's absence. Ike is a little bit on the older side, what we would consider, maybe mid to upper 50s in our lifespans. The Grimmel do age much more quickly than people do, so he's actually only about 28 years old in uh, in real years, but because of the lifespan generational difference, he is perceived and acts kind of like we would expect someone in their mid 50s. Ike is a large 6 foot white tiger who is consistently seen in plate mail with the tower shield and longsword. He is well known for being the defender of the arena and is seen now as a protective counterpart to the aggressive Warren. Almost that they're seen as a partnership now. Though in his youth, obviously Ike being significantly older than Warren, Ike was a mentor figure to Warren when he was the champion. Ike cares a lot about the security of Revel and specifically the idea of there needing to be a wall to protect the people from danger. And a few reasons that's the case is because Ike is the son of a previous captain of the guard. Now, without getting into spoilers too much, we don't know what happened to his father at this point. But he's the son of a previous captain of the guard who, when he became orphaned at a young age, was raised as a noble around the palace. As he grew and proved to be quite strong and agile, he was instated as a soldier to watch over the walls. But he didn't vibe with the soldier life and ended up going out and being more of a folk hero type of character where he would just be that knight in shining armor character for the common people and nobles alike in Revel, doing a lot of odd jobs, helping wherever needed help, and his natural quiet charisma and leadership really got him a long way to being very popular in Revel. As his popularity among the common folk rose, he ended up taking what seemed to be a natural position in the arena, being a stalwart defender, and the people loved to come out and see Ike as he made them seem safe. Everyone is safe when Ike's around. Ike fights as a human would, unlike Warren. Ike fights on 2 legs in full armor with a sword and shield because this is a much more defensive stance. It allows him to stand and let his opponents and his problems come to him. And Ike is confident that he is able to defend against any problems that may come up in the lives of the people of Revel. Once he became this champion figure in the arena, there was a young upstart that came along a few years later named Warren, and Ike really took Warren under his belt and tried to train him, but their personalities are almost opposite. They ended up, as the years went by, being treated almost like a pair. You have the aggressive and fiery Warren and the defensive and reliable Ike. And with the two of them, people knew that Revel had reached this golden age, that they were completely safe. Ike is just a good dude. All of the people of Revel love him because he's there to clean up messes. He's there to offer his strength when strength is needed, but he's a gentle kind of protector that just makes you feel safe, makes you feel like there's nothing that you need to worry about. He is consistently a cleaner up of messes and believes that the nobles often make as many messes as they fix. So he is constantly trying to elevate the common man and bridge the gap between nobles and commoners by just having people be treated like people. This has brought him a lot of popularity in Revel. And throughout the story so far, in Warren's absence, we've seen him take on a kind of fatherly role to our party and is currently outside the walls with them, leading them on this hunting trip to see how far it is that they've come. Ike is very concerned with keeping others safe and will always be the first one to take a blow, the first one to fall if it comes to that. But he's a defensive specialist. This has been a character spotlight about Ike, the stalwart veteran white tiger of the arena and Warren's mentor. We'll get to know a little bit more about him as we continue with the podcast, but I want to keep this a little brief and I don't want to go into too many spoilers of his backstory as Ike will become a mainstay in our podcast. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a like and consider subscribing to the channel so you don't miss any upcoming character spotlights or follow along videos or just any information that could really help flesh out the world of EOS for you and bring the podcast to life. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.